TV.
Alright, let's just do it.
It's rolling. So.
Oh, that's why. Niggas is high.
I could have that be it.
No, that is it right there.
No, bro.
Alright.
It's Tay Supreme.
And it's Al Pako.
And you watching Waterway TV.
Waterway TV. Wada. Splash, splash. Drip, drip. Ooh, dab. Ah. Can fit him in. We rolled him up here.
We had to get an overseas loan, so we need a Pako.
We rolled his ass up here, you know. Can't carry him.
How did you two meet and start making music?
Well, so for like a week and a half, I was coming to the studio and whatnot with our producer, JTC. And he'd be like, "Oh, Tay Supreme," but actually at that time Tay was locked up. He had just gotten locked up. At like you had a video shoot at this like house, and like he said you guys had gotten locked up for the day.
Oh,
but, yeah. But then you like got out, and he's like, "Yeah, you gonna meet him tomorrow or whatever." And you didn't show up. But like a week went by, and you finally like showed up, and I was just like sitting there like listening to this nigga's music, like, "Oh, okay, this is dope as fuck," like. And whatnot, and I'm like peeping, you know, his SoundCloud stats. I'm like, oh yeah, he getting mad love. And I remember telling myself, like, damn, if I ever get that many views, I'll know I made it. And that shit's crazy. Like I really was looking up to, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
That shit was like they weren't even that many views either.
For real, that's just
to other people.
But the craziest part about that is. The whole time we went to St. Cloud State together at the same exact time. We knew the same exact people.
And we had never met.
Never met.
That shit crazy.
Never ever met. Like I remember we're like talking about like how we went to St. Cloud and we're naming out people and we know the same people. Like
that shit is crazy. Like how you go to a school and it's not even that big of a school either. That's what I don't really understand. Because we do all of the same people, party at the same cribs, all that shit. The process for it was like. Basically, I wanted to release a body of work, and I didn't really know. Like, I know I wanted to do it before Halloween, or like, drop it on Halloween. But I only did it in like a month and a half, maybe. Oh. So it was kind of a task, I ain't gonna lie. It was a task like a motherfucker. Favorite artist growing up? Probably, I would say, Wiz Khalifa. Probably my favorite of all time, just because of the simple fact that his whole swagger is just like free. He don't really give a fuck about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like he just trying to make music for himself, and other people who like it is like a plus. And I feel like that's kind of what I do music for too.
Growing up, I listened to a lot of like different things, but I remember like my parents, like especially my dad, we always listened to like gospel and whatnot. So like we listened to a lot of like Kirk Franklin, I'm pretty sure it is. And I remember this one song that was just like it was a clean song, but I remember it being lit, like so lit. It was like do you want a revolution? Whoop whoop. Everybody's you know what I'm like? It's like whoa. And I'm like listening to it, and I'm like, man, they're so turned, and they ain't no swearing and nothing.
That's Kirk Franklin.
The church that I went to was lit. Like every Sunday was like a concert.
Right.
For real, you know, and that's just really where I really started like seeing music and like getting exposed to music and whatnot. And so I remember like I went over to my cousin's house when I was probably like 7 or 8, and we were just watching like MTV and like just different stuff, and I just like was seeing different artists. I just like to dance and all the new dances. I remember doing the Soulja Boy and all that. So growing up, I don't think I really had like a favorite artist. I just like really liked music back when we were young as a whole.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
So did you always want to be a music artist? Like that was always your dream?
No, it wasn't for me. I just always like to like. In my free time, just like rap, just like I just have shit in my head, or like I don't know, just like fuck around. You know what I mean? I like a beat and I'll just write to it. I'll just be at home, or I'll be at school. I'll be bored, like not paying attention to school, just sitting there write music. In like elementary school, I remember I got caught in like 6th grade with a notebook and got suspended for school for writing raps, bro. They took my book. Read all the stuff, turned it to the principal, and I got suspended for like 3 days because of the stuff that I was writing about. Bullshit.
Well, For me, honestly, nah. I didn't think I'd be a rapper, but I always thought I'd be famous for something. I didn't know. My mom always told me, like, you have a presence about you and just something about you just where you have to be famous. And then I remember one day, actually, like, it was my junior year of high school, and I remember I just got, like caught, like, not even caught, but I was, like, smelling like weed, and my dad was like, oh, you think you're going to be a rapper or something, or you're, like, you know, like, just said something like that. And I feel like he kind of spoke that into existence if he doesn't know, but it was just weird. And then I remember I was just like, man, looking at all these rappers, you know, the Smoke Perps, and even before that, just different people, and I'm like, I do that, I live that, like, why can't I be that? And it was just crazy, like, stumbling across this studio. That's what really changed my mind and made me like, yeah, I could definitely be a rapper.
But honestly, I mean, like, growing up, everybody want to be like an athlete, you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to play football, basketball, and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? So, when you're growing up, that's kind of, your whole mindset is focused on being like a professional, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I grew up trying to do. But, I don't know, music kind of always been around, you know what I mean? Like, my dad was a big part of music, he has been, and still is, so, I don't know. Like, it always been around, I just never thought it could be like a career.
So what made y'all come up with the name Modern Day Hippies, though?
Modern Day Hippies? Shit,
That's a taste of cream. I go with it because, you know, we're peaceful. You know, we do drugs, but not even like hard drugs like that. I wouldn't call it drugs because we just, you know, smoke a little here and there and whatnot. And we just like to have a good time and we're peaceful. But, you know, that was actually even I knew about the Modern Day Hippies before it was like what it is now back in St. Cloud. I remember seeing all those kids, like, I know every single one of, like, the original members of the Modern Day Hippies, like, on a personal level, so that's what's, like, crazy. Like, I was never, like part of the Modern Day Hippies when it first started, and I'm on the back end of it, trying to make it even more known, if that makes sense. But you have to ask Tay really.
It all kind of started in college. Basically, the people that I was hanging out with, that's all we did was sit around and smoke weed and try to, you know what I'm saying, throw like cracking parties and try to promote like a peaceful turn up. So the Modern Day Hippies basically came as like a peaceful turn up. Like we promote peace and you know what I'm saying, like positive shit instead of promoting like fucked up shit and like guns and drugs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like we just promoting shit that makes us look good, make everybody else live a better life, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
So.
Damn, that's tough.
To be honest, that is tough, cause honestly, there's a couple concerts where they're not even my favorites because I opened up for anybody, but just because I performed at them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my first show was a concert that the big homie AK threw for like a car or like for some money or something, and at that time, like that was really even like I was like, me and Tay were friends, but I wasn't like officially part of the Modern Day Hippies. I was like starting to officially be part of the Modern Day Hippies. But I remember I had this song, like it was like Lost in the Sauce or something stupid like that. You did it at the show? Yeah, and I did it at the show with my friend Corb's Money, and I just remember how fun it was. And that was like when I knew, I was like, okay, you could do this. Like you could actually do this. Like this is lit. This is like this is like a good performance. But then you got we got performed for Roscoe Dash. Like
oh yeah,
that's that's a legend. And like he's the one that started turning up and being lit and doing all that all the way. That's him. That's like nobody else can like take it from him. And it was kind of crazy seeing that. He not necessarily like fell off, but you know, kind of fell off, and it's like, you know, like what happened along the way? Why aren't you bigger than what you're supposed to be? But it wasn't even that. And then you got Lil Uzi, who's probably one of the bigger stars right now that we got to open for at a gigantic venue, the Myth. That was an eye-opening experience.
Yeah, that was lit.
And we opened up for Lil Pump before they were famous. That was super lit. That I don't know. So it's between those. I don't know.
Yeah, we did a lot of shows. Like
I like that Waka Flocka.
Yeah, Waka Flocka was lit. Yeah, that shit was lit. Like,
that's the first time we seen
did,
Skizzle
like, so
do the
shows,
surf.
like,
The NBA Youngboy was lit too.
Yeah, NBA Youngboy is probably one of my favorites for sure. I was just about to
I think I was over here doing the Red
Sea.
Sea.
NBA Youngboy is probably one of my favorites.
What about Twisted
like,
was lit. You know, we've done like
little
Gorilla
shows.
Zone was lit.
We've done like, you know what I'm saying, shows with like 150 people in them, and I felt like more vibes from those 150 people than I did from a bigger crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the vibe that you feel. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not even necessarily how many people is there. It's all about the, you know what I'm saying, like the energy that the crowd is giving. You know what I'm saying? For determine like what my favorite show is. Like, cause I didn't like just my release party.
Yeah, that was turn.
You know what I'm saying?
I heard that was off the chain. I was in Mississippi. My part nephew. Y'all just dropped that bullshit on me though. How y'all just gonna drop the bullshit on me like, okay, I'm going to Mississippi release the album date, huh?
We just
like, okay, all right.
2 day notice, man. We done
it's all good.
Not even 2 days. It was a day and a half.
Yeah, I'm like a
day and a half, and it was turn. Probably one of the biggest shows we had at the Red Season.
That shit was cracking.
Wow.
Like I said, it's all about the vibes, man. And I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like that night, it was a bunch of vibes in the room.
Honestly, maybe for me, the big thing would be like start rapping sooner. That's
what I was.
That's the only thing. Like, there's nothing that could really you can't speed up the process. It's just it's hard work.
I wish I would
work hard and know the right people.
I wish I would have started taking it serious a long time ago instead of just
even in high school. I would have been.
If I would have did this shit
if that was the case. If that was the case.
If I would have.
Because y'all are lit though.
Yeah.
And
I'm saying, you know,
because every show I go to, it seems like y'all, you know, like the headliners at that joint.
That's the kind of feel, you know.
Yeah.
We want to give up.
Right. Yeah, y'all are lit.
We want to be the headliners.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we working hard to achieve that. That's kind of what, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do every time. We try to be the best. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that goes after us is going to be like, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to go up after this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all
because I was like, well, who's going after them, man? It's like, shit, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get them back.
And if we keep doing shows like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, promoters is going to start respecting that. You know what I mean?
That's the one thing,
you know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. Like, we
feel like promoters need to respect us a little bit more. I like, you know, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, we're turned, and now we're starting to bring a little crowd with us.
Right.
We're starting to show that we could. Okay, those 50 to 100 people are actually here to see the modern day hits.
Right.
I'm about to shout out my plugs, man.
JTC Beats, man.
Yeah, I get beats from Joey. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta let him know he part of the crew.
I get my beats from Joey.
JTC,
you know what I'm saying? But
is the executive producer for the modern day hippies. Period.
Right.
But we rock with Sammy Tutu as well. You know, he made Get It Lit. So that's what I was saying. You know.
Don't get me wrong. We work with we work with other producers, but JTC is the executive producer for the modern day.
Yes. He'll probably watch it.
Shout out to Federal, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the homies that, you know what I'm saying? Plug us on the beats, Richard Maine, Sammy Tutu, you know what I'm saying?
So what's next for y'all, man?
We got Pako tape for that drop pretty soon.
Right, what's that? What's the title on that joint?
Honestly, we haven't figured it out. I haven't heard beats. We're about to, you know, right now it's all about pushing his music to a point where it's like, all right, while I'm working on mine, this is gonna be like, all right, everybody knows what it is, and then I could hop on and do as well. But you know what I'm saying, my tape is coming next, but we're trying to take the modern day hippies a little bit next level, and I feel like for that, the main reason we really drop in music, as Tay said, is we need more content. You can't go to a rock record label like, I got like 3 good songs. They're gonna be like, you're crazy. Like, here's 10,000, cool. We're not trying to be in that situation. We're trying to be here, you know, for a while. So we have to show them that we're solid.
We working like we ain't taking this as a
like we went out to LA. We was working in the studio on Tay Supreme's tape.
Yeah, we shot a video.
That was the main progress right
Shout out to
now.
Matt Wells, you know what I'm saying? He went crazy with the videos.
So what song is the video for?
For Absolute.
Okay.
Yep, that's the second song on the EP.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Right after we drop Pakos, we doing a modern day EP tape.
Alright, that's what's up. So when y'all do that, that's gonna be the whole crew. You think?
What do you mean by the whole crew?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, or is it just gonna be like
who's all included,
or who gonna be? Who's gonna be on the tape?
The ones that's here.
It's gonna be me and Pako, and then we're gonna have other features.
Right.
It's not even like a dream car. Like I want a lot of cars.
I want a lot of cars. So I want a all black I8.
Damn, why you gonna?
I'm feeling like XXX, man. I'm feeling like XXX. Shout out to Supreme. But I want an I8. I want a Tesla. You know, I really like a simple ass Jeep too. I ain't gonna lie. A little
Wranglers.
Not Wranglers even. What are they called?
With the 4-wheel
Patriots?
No, not Patriots. Hell no. I can't remember what. I can't remember them, but like an all blacked out Jeep. You know what I'm saying? I just want something like that. That'd be
Ferrari.
Nice. Oh yeah, I like Ferrari.
The Safari.
BB2.
The Safari Jeeps.
I want the stars in the ceiling. You feel me?
A little baby or Gunna?
Little baby.
I think Gunna. And the only reason I say that is they both bite. You know, they're both biting in children of Young Thug. But if one's gonna do it better and different, I think Gunna does it. You know, that right now that Space Cadet that just came out with Metro Boomin, that's on replay a lot.
I'm gonna tell you why I think that Lil Baby is better. Because you can actually understand what the fuck he is saying.
You can understand what Gunna is saying. Come on, man. That's just that South slang. I say about it.
He sound like Young Thug.
That's that mumble rap, for real. Coming soon, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna master that, don't worry.
I'll listen to myself before I listen to both of them.
Truly.
Low Pump or Smoke Perp?
Honestly, I was a big Smoke Perp guy before he got on. I'm not even gonna lie. People don't understand, like, new Smoke Perp is cool, but like go in SoundCloud and like discover Smoke Perp. Like, I know that sounds corny or whatever, but like his old music is cool, like for real. I feel it, and I'm like, okay, and it's just crazy to see how he developed into who he is now, and it's gonna be crazy when we can one day do that.
He just talk about like more shit. I guess like they both don't be talking about shit, but like if I was gonna listen to somebody like lyrically out of them two, I'm going with Smoke Perp over there. Because I can't. Lil Pump don't talk about absolutely nothing. He don't talk about shit.
Snapchat or Instagram?
Instagram.
Well, I mean, it has to be Instagram, but I be on Snapchat straight flexing. You know what it is, but I be.
I'm talking to him.
What up, though, bro?
Xbox or PlayStation?
I got both. But
too,
Xbox, you know what it is. Stop playing with me.
Yeah.
Supreme or Bape?
Big Bape guy, if you couldn't tell.
Shit, I'm over here.
Super big Bape guy. I got way more Bape than I got Supreme. I just think Supreme's just like overhyped, to be honest.
To be completely honest, I used to be a Supreme guy, and that's kind of why my name. That's not why my name is Supreme, but lately that's all I've been wearing is Bape.
That Bape is for real.
Because Supreme don't really got no hot shit right there. It's all the same shit.
Sponsor me from Water Wave and everybody.
What's your preferred way to smoke?
Honestly, before like of course Swishers. I smoke Swishers. I'm not gonna lie to you, but back in like even like 6 months ago, I was a big backwood guy. But like when I smoke a backwood, people out here they put 1-2 in a game leaf and they're like, oh, I got a backwood. Like, come on, man, stop playing with me. Put that 3-5 in the wood and let's smoke.
Type shit.
You know, put 3-5 in the wood and let's smoke. If that's the case, let's do it.
Put a 3-5 in the wood.
But otherwise, just give me my. If you're gonna put 1-2 in the backwood, you might as well just roll yourself a Swisher, dude. Stop playing.
Taste Supreme, man. Pako. Trap in Peace out now. Go get that shit on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, or whatever the fuck y'all go get music on. Videos dropping soon. Shout out Waterwave TV, man. We going fucking crazy this shit.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Pako Taste Supreme, SoundCloud, Pako Taste Supreme, Twitter, Spotify, Apple, just everything, you know what I'm saying? And make sure you go and peep all of our work and our YouTube videos. You're not gonna be disappointed.
tight. Working night and day to get my game right. They was plotting on me, so I'm sorry, I can't play nice. I get that back with a touchdown. Look at my diamonds, bust down. We winning, they losing. What now? I'm in the shit like runs.